Well, hello there. Good evening. And happy time zones to those for whom it may not be evening. Hi, Karen. Hi, Cranston. I think that's... Oh, Twitch. I don't think shield mode is on. It'll keep saying that sometimes, even when shield mode isn't on. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, dear. Ooh, fun.
Yeah, Dad got me this like years ago, and look how ripped up it is.
Well, that looks like a dog got to it. Yeah. That's okay, though. I bet you can still read it. I love you, baby squirrel. Baby, if the baby kitty wants to come and lay with you, he will. Moni. Ramona. You know how cats are. How you doing, Looney? Moni. You know how cats are, Sweet Pea. It's time for bed. I love you, honey bear. I didn't? Oh, I have something fun to show you guys in a second. I'm doing all right. I'm ready to chill out with some crochet. 1 second. It's been a busy day. All right, check this out. This is how the fade set yarn turned out. Right back at you, Zundi. And I don't want to call it. I don't want to call it dishwasher salmon. But I know if I don't, now that I said it before, that you guys will freaking riot. Oh man, I didn't get water. Hi DJ. Sunday, how you doing? I need to get water in a minute. That was it. Dishwasher salmon would fly off the shelves though. I mean, you may be right. It would at least swim upstream. Oh my god. Who let me start a project that requires a 2.5 millimeter hook anyway? Who did that? Which one of you failed? Tang Fever with the 45 stream streak. My streak button isn't working. Oh, there it goes.
Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it.
You did? Good for you, Sunday. They got stuck in the pipeline. You gotta let it out. Better out than in. Mix it up. Ah! Okay. Why am I not using my yarn bowl? Oh, I just found Ramona's remote. I had to use my phone to put on her relaxing music. So I don't know if anybody who's in here is interested in this, but there are only 4 sets available. It is a fade set. It's the first time I've done that. It was fun. I do have one skein of, it's basically almost exactly the same as the darkest one, that I called Peaches Come From a Can. And then my husband was like, no, it should be called Millions of Peaches. And I was like, well, where were you when I needed help naming the yarn? He's like, at work, making money to feed our family. I'm like, God. So, you know, at our family-owned comic book store that you guys should shop at if you're ever in St. Helens, Oregon, Pantheon Comics and Games. And yeah, I like that idea. I like Millions of Peaches. If I could recreate this colorway, I have no idea if I'll ever be able to do this again. I used store brand yellow food coloring and Wilton pink food coloring, people. I did this with food coloring. It's I have the purple lights on in here, so those are kind of affecting what it looks like on the camera, but yeah, it was fun. And I'll have 4 sets of these available. It's 25 grams a skein for 4 skeins to a set. $35 a piece, which is about, you know, what I'm charging for a full skein, and that's what this is. And in fact, I was like, should I charge more because it's a lot more work to divide them up, but I don't want to. You're getting the same amount of yarn. It's not in the shop yet, but it could be. I know it's funny. People either really love pink and peach and similar colors, or they don't.
Everybody's doing it.
DJ!
Everybody's doing it. 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 Everybody's doing it.
Thank you for streaking.
Everybody's doing it.
Hello, 25. Hello, flame curled freak. Oh boy. Hello. Who has watched the Twin Peaks Brace yourselves. Brace yourselves, everyone. That's gonna itch later. Thanks, Chris. How you doing, Chris? Thank you. I'm
It's
scared.
a beautiful day in this neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood. A neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you kiss my butthole?
Dear God. Chris likes to lull you into a false sense of security, and then right at the very end, he'll just lay it on real thick. I think I'm good. Oh, welcome back, Mr. Rogers. What do you have to say
I didn't
now?
swear. 9. I kept it very kid-friendly.
Indeed. In fact, earlier tonight, my daughter came into my room and had a shirt up over her head, and she's like, I am Cornholio. My 9-year-old daughter. I need TP for my bunghole. That's some A+ parent, W parenting right there. Chris, thank you for the stickers. Freaking weirdo. Yeah, GG's indeed. GG's, yeah. I'm going to write a parenting book, and it's going to be about teaching your kids to do this. It starts to sound like a motorcycle after a while. Hi, Timmy. I used to be able to do that better. Come on, 9. What did you walk into? Timmy, you have been here before. You have absolutely zero excuses. If you've been in this channel for more than like 5 minutes and there hasn't been a fart sound, maybe we should like make sure and check everybody's pulses and stuff like that. Thank you so much for the stickers and for the most expensive fart we have, chat. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look, I am just here crocheting a bag. And what'd you call me? Oh, you weren't calling me a bag. Okay. So I'm just here crocheting a bag and minding my own business. Live on the internet with a bunch of buttons that I gave to you, but we're not here to talk about that. That's neither here nor there. Chris, I hope you're having a fantastic evening. Chris likes to come in here and sometimes doesn't say anything in the chat, just uses the TTS and pushes some fart sound buttons and then scoots along on his merry way, and we appreciate him for supporting the channel. Thanks, Chris. You're awesome. Chris the Poopin' Mayor. He's our town's new slayer. Everywhere he goes, there's a sound that blows. I should cover that song, In Your Face Robots, that learned from a bunch of real human musicians. Or maybe I just need to write a different Chris theme song. I wonder if anyone else has made any bespoke theme songs for our friend Chris Mack. You guys are so funny with the butt coin. Like, I can't believe any of you care at all about butt coin when we don't use it for anything. Literally, you could just, because I figured out that the giveaway tool and Mix It Up kind of sucks. Yeah, you can coin pusher. You can also push it. Push it real good. You can slots. I don't think 8-ball requires currency. This is a pay for a pattern that ended up being like $7 US, but it's a freaking cool looking purse. And I'm a glutton for punishment, so I decided that it's not that difficult. It does involve a lot of front post double crochet. It's pretty much all front post double crochet separated by some chains to create the like. This will create the like texture of it. 8-ball, do you require currency? The magic 8-ball says cannot predict now. We did just have a sticker party last stream. Every time we have a sticker party, we give away a sticker or sticker sheet, and I have some fun crochet and knitting related sticker sheets, so we did that last time. And we also cleared Plus program level 1 again, extending our participation in said increased revenue sharing incentivization program until at least April 1st of 2027. Fantastic. Oh. It's deep fried. Anything deep fried? Any deep fried sandwich? Hello, Kame. Hi. You love playing a game where the monthly update adds more bugs than it fixes? Those aren't bugs, they're features. Congrats on the plus goal. Yeah, we are trying to get to level 2. Hello, Purple Joker. You're running in to say hi before bed. You please get some sleep. It's late for you. It's after midnight. The question was confusing. There's a joke in there about how I think the best sandwich. I don't know if you. What is the most excellent sandwich and why is it a Monte Cristo? Like, the joke is you're supposed to say what the most excellent sandwich is, but I'm telling you what it is in there. Good night, Kame. We're safe from Kame's shenanigans for now, chat. Oh, have you come out of retirement to go back into retirement to come out of retirement again yet? Yes, Timmy. Yes, indeed it is. Indeed it is.
Another one.
Thank you very much, Purple Joker. Would you maybe want a purple chicken, perhaps, for the bowl? A purple chicken? Thank you, Kame. Runs away. Bye. Thank you, friend. Sub hype, clap. Yay. Yas roulette. I'm not as fast as Miro. Yes. Thank you so much. Purple Joker, when someone gives you a sub, you get to pick a color. Hi, Rika, for a chicken to go into the bowl. Let me know what color you want. Pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, or white. We like to say that the Bob Ross way. Colors. Purple. I kind of figured. I mean, you know, I kind of. It would be funny if you were like anything but purple.
I hate purple.
Why is your name purple?
I hate purple. I don't want to talk about it. I lost a bet.
I don't know why you became Batman when your name has Joker in it. Is it a reference to that Joker, or is it a reference to like a Joker in a playing card deck, or just a Joker, a jester, a fool? Thank you, Kamei. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the gifted sub, and thank you for providing our friend Purple Joker with access to the emotes, ad-free viewing, and all of the other fun perks that come with being a subscriber to this channel. IDK, says Purple Joker. You know what? Same. That's a mood. Into the bowl you must go. The what? The bowl of Bulknificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. See, Purple Joker's like, I already told you. I don't even like purple. This isn't actually even my account. I shouldn't make jokes like that. I appreciate you, Kamei. Sleep well, friend. Sweet dreams. Are you guys following our incredible friend? We already mentioned the fact that Kamei, our friend Kamei Soul Tamer here, who's heading out to go get some much deserved and necessary rest,
turn on the landing lights. I'm coming in.
Is a fellow broadcaster. Please make sure you give Kamei Soul Tamer a follow. Also, Blaze Winterborn coming in hot. Put away the breakables, chat. We got a Tangia dungeon you guys can join if you'd like. ! Join in the chat if you would like to join the Tangia dungeon. You can also do that through the Tangia extension on Twitch, and you can also do it from this webpage. Tangia.co/9.5. You can also purchase tokens there if you are a big fan of Tangia and want to be able to do Tangia things frequently, and you get more bang for your buck that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, whoops. I forgot to switch scenes. Blaze, how you doing? Good morning. Did your prince turn up yet? All 7 and we'll watch them fall. I wish Prince would turn up. Thank you, DJ. Thank you so much. DJ. Oh my God, Ramona's yelling, Mom. Mom, Prince is in my... Mom, Prince just materialized in the house. No, 1 second. I'll be right back, you guys. I'll be right back. We have ads coming anyways, so take a quick break. Get yourself... I'm going to get my water. Yeah, she actually just said, Mom, Prince just materialized in the house. It's so cute. Okay, I'll be right back.
Chicken attack!
Welcome to the Procrastination Station, helping you not get your ish done. Since 1979.
I have real children. I have three children that came from the inside of me. Why did I say it like that? Why do I say these things?
And I'm about to not be so supportive of this. That's right. Oh. Whoa, did you see that? That was cool. No. Nobody expects the land boat. Chaos!
That was perfect. That was perfect. Right at the end. Next order of business.
Guns out, y'all! Yeah! Woo! I'm sorry, I'm so loud. Oh! Oh, yeah! Going up the rails on a gravy train. Gravy. 'Cause that's how it goes. You pour it on French fries and on mashed potato. It is courtesy of our $500 milestone. Oh my god!
What? What?
You complete me.
We hit
I
our
love you.
goal! Yeah!
You're taking the computer. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Everything is right. Oh my god! Thank you,
What's going
Anonymous. Someone just donated $200 to St. Jude. We're at $1,002. You guys get to smash me in the face with a whipped cream pie. Yay! Goal! Like you have no clothes on. No. Chair dancing. My legs hurt so bad from all the squats.
Sir, your software set the alert level to death confined. Please refer to the operations manual.
I love you, May. Thank you.
Hi. Welcome back from the ads. I had to go look up the lyrics because I couldn't remember the next part. It's oh, seven, and we'll watch them fall. They stand in the way of love, and we will smote them all with their what is it? With an intellect and a savoir-faire. No one in the whole universe could ever compare. 'Cause I am yours now, and you are mine, and together we'll love through all space and time, so don't cry. One day our seven will die. It's a really pretty song, actually. I have no idea what he's talking about. It sounds kind of spooky. Sounds like some kind of prophecy kind of stuff or something. I don't know, man. Prince was kind of... I'm pretty sure Prince might have been from another planet. Anyway. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to celebrate this thing called life. An intellect and a savoir-faire. No one in the whole universe could ever compare. That's a funny word. What's a funny word? You're a funny word. You got the look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fun fact, if you didn't already know this. Nothing Compares to You, made famous by Sinead O'Connor, was written by none other than Prince. Life. When you lived in Minnesota for like 2 months, you lived in Uptown. Yeah. There was nobody, there was no one ever before, and there never shall be another just like him, that's for sure. He was completely self-taught as well. Yeah, Prince will arrive shortly in his little red Corvette under purple rain, wearing a raspberry beret, the kind you find at a second-hand store. Raspberry beret, I think I love you. Dude, if you are ever like depressed out of your mind about the state of your house and feeling, I remember one time very vividly feeling really sorry for myself about how my house needed cleaning, and I was like, heck this noise. I am putting on Purple Rain and I'm going to get up and I'm going to do this thing. And I danced my way to a clean house. It was amazing. Amazing. I just wanted to see you dancing in the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. All I want to say you. He gets into it in that song, man. He is laying it down. One, two. Okay, now this is where things start to get a little bit, not complicated, but... Six, seven vomits.
From the bottom of my heart.
Freaking love you. Hi, Chimera. Thank you for 67 flipping months. That's just... Dude, what color chicken do you want to be? And I am not going to ask about how much sleep you're getting this time. Hello, lol. Blind pick. I thought for sure you were going to say white. Let's see which color it is. Maybe it'll be yellow. It's yellow. Yellow. Here, I've been in the mood to sing. They call me Mellow Yellow. Quite rightly. Into the bowl you must go. What? The bowl of Bognificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. You thought they were gummy bears? You should not eat these. Mm-mm. You thought you would change things up. As a person who also enjoys things that are novel from time to time. Yes, indeed. Guys, please go give Chimera a follow. Amazing friend of the channel for many, many years now. And also our friend Captain Fluffy Bubbles. How's it going? Speaking of Twitch friendos who were not parents when I met them but are now. How's the little one? I hope everything is good. I hope the family is doing well. Fluffy Bubbles. You're not my mom. Thank God I already have enough kids. Yeah, I'm good. I love my children. That's me. I'm a parent now. I look at my kids sometimes and I'm like, I'm your mom. I'm 3 people's mom. It's pretty funny. Dude. 17 months. How is that possible? He's big boy. Like 32 pounds and 31 inches. Jeez, he could probably put me in a figure 4 headlock. That kid could probably whoop my butt. Chonker. Yeah, hey. Sounds like a happy kid. And healthy. That's awesome. He puts your beard in a headlock. Dude, I stopped wearing earrings because of babies. And I just never went back. Because I kind of didn't ever really care for it. I just felt like, well, when I'm getting ready to go, and I invited me. And so like I would put earrings on and match them to my clothes. And when I stopped wearing them, I was like, this is awesome. I don't have to think about whether or not my jewelry matches my clothing. Why did I ever do this? Oh yeah, because my mom pierced my ears when I was 18 months old. That's why. I don't care about any of this stuff. I literally wear a singular piece of jewelry. This is it. Every once in a while, I'll put on something else like a necklace or a bracelet. It's not like I never, ever, ever, ever wear any other jewelry, but I don't regularly wear anything besides my ring. You are also the mom of 3 kids. That's a fun fact I didn't know about you. How you doing, Cobalt Bunny? And yeah, it's lovely to see Captain Fluffy Bubbles. I know that life changes drastically when you have a child. But I do see you streaming from time to time. So please, you guys, like I said, follow our friend Captain Fluffy Bubbles. Oh my God, I'm in the combined chat because we actually are live on YouTube. If anyone out there cares. About watching on YouTube, it's fine. You know what? Here's the thing. It's nice to have an automatic way to archive stuff. What's up, Chris? How are you? Welcome in. Isn't that how it works when you're a single parent? Yeah. Making late night snackies. What are you having for your snack? It's so funny with all the dogs. Between 2 huskies and a pitty. You would think the dogs don't even know baby Fluff exists, and vice versa. They only walk past each other with very little to no interaction. Really? That's kind of funny. That'll change as the baby probably gets older, I think. I would imagine. I don't really remember how our kids were with our dogs when they were real little. Your ears still have holes from where your parents got your ears pierced when you were about 2. You never wear earrings, but you guess you're one of the lucky people whose ears never close up. Yeah, same. You wear necklaces sometimes and a ring occasionally. Other than that, you're not really a jewelry person. You do like badges, though. It's kind of strange. The cat interacts with the dogs like 10 times more. We have 3 cats and 2 dogs, and so our most recent addition is the feline love of my life. This cat has entranced me. I am smitten. I love him to the moon. He is amazing. He saved our family from like thousands and thousands of dollars of water damage. Intentionally or not, I don't care. If it weren't for this cat, I probably would not have noticed. He's just a baby.
To the fart zone.
Oh, hi, Maz. How are you? We're talking about Apollo and how amazing he is. But first, we must fart zone you. Did Maz prepare you for the fart zone? Raiders, if you were not prepared for the fart zone, I would apologize, except for we're not sorry. No, not one bit. We love to fart zone. I'm pretty sure if you're coming from Maz's raid, you're probably at least somewhat okay with fart jokes and the like. You never know. There could be some innocent person who had just joined your channel right before you raided and is not a fart humor person, and that person is excused. All the farts. 6-7 raid indeed. Maz, thank you. Were you crafting tonight? Were you crocheting or conniting? Were you were you turning yarn into things? What were you making? Tell us about it, please. And also, you're more than welcome. And please said we got a lot of friends. Let's do a dungeon. Do it. Holy heck. Mousy! Maz, what color do you want? Also, Chimera, do you want an oracle card? I forgot to ask you. You resubscribed. Would you like an oracle card? If you are a paid recurring subscriber, such as our friend Chimera and our friend Mousy, and many others of you here in the chat, I offer, and you do not have to take me up on it, to do an oracle card reading. 1 second, you'll take a pic. Up to me, what color egg? Okay, you got it. Thank you. Appreciate the heck out of you. Mousy, what colored chicken would you like? And Chimera, what oracle? So many questions. What oracle card deck would you like, Chimera? Yes, there they are right there in the chat, Mousy. What colored chicken do you want to be? Let's do blue for Maz. Maz's name is blue on my screen. Maz always has like a really fun shade of like a maybe tealish, kind of bluish hair going on usually. Did we win? I have no idea. This is why I was a terrible athlete, RC. Hello, Wild Rose. How are you? Yes, Mama. Mama. Chimera, what? E.T. Cool. You got it. Hell yeah. Whee! Into the bowl. Mousy, did you tell me what colored chicken? And I probably missed it. Hold on. Hi, everybody. I'm 9. I'm called 9.5 because I'm missing half a finger on my right hand. If you've never been here before, like I said, I would apologize, but I'm not sorry at all. And I do appreciate everybody coming along on the raid. Thank you so much, Maz. If you need to go do things like, eat or drink water or stretch your legs or whatever, Gween Chimkin, please. You are so absolutely Mousy. Dude, Chimera for 6-7 and then a raid of 6-7. What the heck's going on around here? And then Mousy with a 57 months. That's just too many months. Thank you. Yeah, take your time. Take your time, Maz. Take your time. Let me know when you have a picture, though. Ready? Into the bowl you must go. The what? The bowl of magnificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. That's for your raid, Maz. Thank you. And this is you, Mousy. This is you. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Video's a little choppy. Anyone else experiencing video issues? Ooh, reverb. Yes, no, maybe. Chimera said extraterrestrial. Here, well, let me check and see if Twitch Inspector has anything to say about it. Da-na-na-na-na, Inspector Twitch. Da-na-na-na-na, boop boo. If you guys didn't know what that is, it is supposed to, you log in with your Twitch account and it will tell you live, no delay, unstable events, 0. Yeah, it doesn't say anything in there, but that doesn't mean anything at all. We have 13.9% dropped frames. Yowzer. What could be doing that? Interesting. It's because your raid was too powerful, Maz. Seriously, look at the brains on 25. I'm closing a couple of things. I'm afraid to fire up Task Manager because sometimes when I try to fire up Task Manager when we're having some kind of an issue, it makes it worse. But it's up to 15% now. Poopy. I mean, just like always, it says OBS power usage is very high and Chrome is very high. It stops sending me DMs while I'm live. Oh, sick burn. No, it was just a regular burn. Geek Boy, how are you? Welcome in. Well, if there are video feed issues, I do apologize, even though it's not really my fault. Now it's holding somewhat steady. 16.4%. What is the problema? Why so many dropped frames? I just closed a buttload of tabs, but that didn't seem to stop it. It's now at 16.8%. Drop frames. Now I have 3 pattern tabs open and another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tabs that I always have open for like email, checking my email. Now it says Chrome is like going back and forth between high and very high. You're not my supervisor. I mean, dear Strong Bad, why are you so awesome? Pretty impressive. Heard people complaining for years about Chrome eating RAM, but you never saw that. Turns out people run... Oh, that is not even. Dude, Geek Boy, that's amateur hour. That's amateur hour. Let me take a look at it on my phone. Thanks for your patience, everyone. Okay, now we've gone from one red bar next to the thing that says drop frames to 2 yellow bars, chat. Oh, back down to 1 red bar. What the heck is going on? Why would I have so many drop frames? Oh, we got 3 green bars. 4 green bars. Who knows? Hopefully it was temporary. We might want to tell people to refresh if things are still funky. Funky. 89,234 drop frames. Sounds like your connection to Twitch is flaking out. The internet has been a bit weird lately, in your opinion. Okay, good. Then it's not me. Because I have literally the best internet you can get unless you sign up for a business account. I need a slower version of that. Here, can I slow that down? I know how to slow it down. Can I program a button? Wait. Hi, Robot Wizard. 9,000 milliseconds. Yes, indeed. We were talking about whether or not squeezed cheese would be better or worse than whipped cream to get like a tin of it in your face because I still owe that to you guys. What do you think? The squeezed cheese... Doing it live! Thank you, Robot Wizard. Thank you. Thank you so much. I surrender to the internet gods. Cha-ching!
I am so pumped up!
So pumped up. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna see what happens when we do this. See, it worked. You just have to adjust the time that the move scene transition. Yeah. Indeed. So the THX one, where is it? Oh my god. Scrolling. I got to keep on scrolling. Where is it? Oh my god. It's not even on this page because you did too many stickers. Here, I found it. Like this. Here, no, wait. Go back. It's too close. Go back. You've pressed the new buttons. Gotta call it a reduced power state. Sleep well. You can get your car battery replaced in the morning. Well, I hope that all goes off without a hitch. Thank you very much, friend. Thank you. I appreciate you. So now it's back to normal, right? Yeah. Ah! Okay. I'm sorry. I'll stop now. Night-night. When people are heading out because they're going to go to bed, we do this. If you want. You don't have to. Sleep well, friend. Thank you so much. We have ads in about 20 seconds. If you don't have a sub or turbo, you may very well, quite possibly, be subjected to up to 90 seconds of advertisements. Thank you for staying through them. It does help. There are months where ad revenue actually pays more than one of my bills. So thank you. You are supporting what we do. Same goes for YouTube right now that we're fully monetized, you guys. Fully monetized. Full on fully, man. And that is a beautiful thing. Thank you. Thank you to those of you who helped us achieve that by, throwing the playlists up on your TV or wherever, your tablet, your phone, background noise, what have you. That is how we got there, is you guys' support. So thank you for that. And pretty awesome that we get to earn revenue now from all that good stuff. Okay, ads are starting soon. Yeah. Capitalism. Oh, sorry. If you... That air horn will cost you. Okay, be right back.
Welcome to the Procrastination Station, helping you not get your ish done. Since 1979.
I have real children. I have three children that came from the inside of me. Why did I say it like that? Why do I say these things?
And I'm about to not be so supportive of this. That's right. Oh. Whoa, did you see that? That was cool. No. Nobody expects the land boat. Chaos.
That was perfect. That was perfect. Right at the end. Next order of business.
Guns out, y'all. Yeah.
Dude, thank you, Anonymous. I was like so excited. I thought maybe just maybe Airhorn was a streamer. Thank you, Anonymous, for gifting to Airhorn. You can never have too much air horn chat. Oh, the freaking air horn. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, whoever did that. You guys were too slow, and you did not successfully start a hype train to force me to wear the bread hat. I like donating the $10 to charity, but that's if it's a completed level 5. Thank you, though. Whoever did that, thank you very much. Thank you for supporting the channel and offering air horn, whoever they are, access to our emotes and ad-free viewing. If they show up in here in the chat, I'm going to lose it. The other day it was rubber chicken. Yes. Thank you. And this is totally not my karma or anything. Into the bowl you must go, air horn. And we're going to give you a white chicken unless you speak up in chat right now to pick your color. It's okay not to. Totally understand. Some people prefer to lurk. But this is what we do when someone subs, gives a sub, etc. Into the bowl you must go. The what? The bowl of Bognificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Baka! While I was messing around trying to figure out why we were missing frames, why we had drop frames, have I lost you, Mousy and Chimera, or no? Are you waiting patiently? Because I promised you an oracle card reading. Have you tapped your foot and then tapped out and said, heck this lady, I'm going to bed? If you're still here, let me know. I can just do them and we can send a timestamp. Mousy's still here. What about you, Chimera? Chimera. We'll do yours first, Mousy, if I don't hear from Chimera right this second. The baby may have summoned her. Entirely possible. If you guys didn't know, Chimera and Lambo had a sweet little baby girl. So excited. Mousy, you said literary? Thank you, Mousy. Thanks for your patience. We had some technical difficulties. That's okay. We can do the reading for her and then send her the timestamp. If ever you guys come in and you resub and then you're like, crud, I gotta go. Look at this one. Look at this one. Is that your card, you think? I feel like it has to actually pop out. That one was trying. It was trying, but then it was like, oh, okay, that one. This is the one. The Shadow. Bertha Rochester, the Shadow. Oy. She looks angry. She looks very angry. It was trying, but it failed. It was like, not this time. Okay, the Shadow, number 25. All right, fear, concealment, shame, guidance. Shadow can only exist in its relation to light. This is the primary lesson of the shadow. We all have darkness inside of ourselves, and acknowledging this fact is just as important as fighting against it. A shadow can be an implement of good. Affirmation: my darkness is a strength equaled only by the strength of the light inside me. I will share my darkness with those I love, dispelling its poison and transforming it into an act of goodness. Bertha Rochester, who's on the card. Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. Bertha, hidden away in the shadows. I've never read this book. Hidden away in the shadows of the attic is the embodiment of the suppressed and untamed forces within. Her presence haunts Jane and Rochester, representing the dark secrets and desires that can no longer be contained. Bertha's tragic existence calls attention to the parts of ourselves we deny, urging us to face the shadows in order to heal. What it was, whether beast or human being, one could not at first sight tell. It groveled, seemingly, on all fours. It snatched and growled like some strange wild animal. But it was covered with clothing, and a quantity of dark, grizzled hair, wild as a mane, hid its head and face. Hey, yeah, face it head on, because I can tell you from experience, and many others as well, it's not going to just disappear just because you pretend it doesn't exist. But yeah, it's also, again, I think of what Pix said about your sort of shadow part of you and the not so nice voices and things that can pop up in our heads sometimes. That's also probably, if not the same voice, it's closely related to the one that tells you, no, don't walk yet. don't walk out into the street. You're going to get hit by that car coming this way. That thinks of the worst case scenario, or, you know, yeah, I think there's dichotomy. If it ties into some drama you just had to deal with in your life, I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, I mean, hey, it's just turning towards being settled. Well, I am glad to hear that. I'm sorry that you went through that, because that stinks. Chimera, I don't know if you're listening, and if you are, great. And if not, we will timestamp, and we'll send it to you later. Here. I added a stream marker. Okay. Chimera. Here, we got to turn this around so that I can't see which cards they are. How are you, Lara? Whoa. That was a card that, like, I don't know which one it was. I didn't see which one it was. So it was like, it literally, I think it did a freaking 360. It's just, this one is being stubborn. Oh, there it is. As soon as I said something, it's like, no, I'm not. Mm-mm. Oh, just because it's from the you know, hello, Mr. Jackpots. Okay. Earth. Chimera got Earth. Home. Earth is card number 56. The beautiful planet Earth that we humans call home is the third from the sun. Like most other bodies in the solar system, it was formed about 4.5 billion years ago from gas. Gas? What's that you say? That didn't work. There it goes. Where's reverb fart in here? No one has done reverb fart free for subs in a while. You guys, Chris did the longest fart. That one's literally like 60 seconds of really graphic fart noises, which is hilarious to me, but I won't. I'm tempted to just hit the button to play that again. Here we go. Do these cards bend on their own, or do you have to concentrate? Yes, indeed, I get it, because Uri Geller is the... Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Humans emerged... Wait. Formed about 4.5 billion years ago from gas. During the first billion years, the ocean formed and then life developed within it. Humans emerged about 300,000 years ago in Africa and spread across every continent apart from Antarctica. We are, of course, dependent on the Earth's biosphere and natural resources for our survival, which is why it's so vital that we stop impacting our environment so negatively, threatening the livelihood of not only our own species, but also that of all kinds of animals that are becoming extinct. We must learn to fully respect our home. You may feel adrift or lost, searching for a place to call home. You may find things that were once meaningful to you now hold little meaning. Like our beautiful planet Earth, you're undergoing a transition and you're struggling to know where you belong right now. Rest assured that these feelings will guide you to do what's right for you. Home is the place within, so focus on and respect your own needs right now. Be kind and patient with yourself. Chimera has had rather a large transition lately. Accept that this is a process you're going through, and even though it feels scary, you won't always feel lost in space. Soon you'll stop spinning and arrive at your destination. exercise to help you feel more at home in body, mind, and soul. Sit in front of a mirror and tell yourself, I love you 3 times. Rest your palms face down on your thighs and take a few deep breaths in through your nose, taking the air right down into your belly. Then on an exhale, turn your palms upward to the sky, draw down loving energy from your extraterrestrial guides, place both hands over your heart, and breathe in the loving energy they've sent you. That's very sweet. Big love to you, Chimera. I know that it's a little bit, even if it is a lot of joy, there is an overwhelming sense of, what the hell did I do? After you bring home a new baby. What have I done? And it's because all of a sudden now your life isn't just you anymore. And you may have a partner, right? Like Chimera does, who you share your life with, but it's different. The relationship between you and any adult person you're with is extremely different from that of your relationship with your children. And it can be daunting. And it changes you. And there's a lot of, I know for me, I was very hard on myself with our first about whether or not I was doing the right things for him. And I know how deeply you and Lambo care about that as well. I mean, I was like, holy crap, if they're like this with their pet, they're going to be like just fine as parents. I made a stream marker for you, friend. Can you believe it? You're a mod. I don't know if you can see where those are in here. I think that that you can see it in the VOD, maybe? Let me look in my dashboard real quick. I'll see if I can figure out where it is. Because it doesn't create... It was like, make a stream marker? I'm like, sure. And then nothing happens. Thank you. Thank you, Cranston. Cranston was also on it. I think if I go to stream summary, because you can look at your stream summary even while you're still live, by the way, if you guys didn't know that. Pro streamer tip. You'll check tomorrow. Okay. Viewer engagement. Viewer discovery. Oh, I don't know if that's in this. But it will be somewhere in the VOD, right? Anyhow. Also, I think if you want to, VOD ID, you can go... What did you say it was? Hold on. 1:12:43. Okay, so this isn't exact, but does this work? Paste. Holy crap. Nope. That's okay. I was trying to see if fast forwarding to that timestamp, like using the slider bar would, and then if I copied the URL from right there, if it would push you to that timestamp, but no such luck. Wait. Copy video URL at 1:12:12. I figured. This was for my own. This was for my own curiosity, because I knew there was a way to do that from just about anywhere in a VOD. If ever you need to find a spot in a VOD of your own or someone else's, again, easily. Like, send yourself that. I have a Discord. channel where I send myself stuff. Edification. Thank you for my edification. Well, I already knew about it, so I guess I'm not sure if I was edifying myself. Okay. We did Mousies, we did Chimeras. Those are the only two we have right now, correct? For Oracle card readings. And we did the chicken for the anonymous gift sub to Airhorn. Thank you again, Anonymous. Nope. I don't think so. So here, if I open twitch.tv/SwoleMaz, who rated us earlier. Shout out to Maz. Go follow Maz. Well, no, look here. If you just go to a video and you click play, right? And I should show you what I'm doing. Okay. Exposed. Oh my god, there's Maz. Okay, here's the VOD of Maz's birthday combination birthday 1,000 follower stream. Yeah, do it. Go follow Maz. Okay, so here's this. You're like, oh yeah, there was a funny moment. It was exactly at it was when Maz was in a Be Right Back screen at 1:39:30 or whatever, right? You can click the cogwheel and say, here, let me enlarge this for you. Enhance. You can click the cogwheel, Mousy, on anyone's video and say copy video URL at 1:39:09. If it is publicly available on Twitch as a VOD, you can do that. So you copy this and then you paste and it's going to take you to exactly that point in the video right there. See? This is going to be a game changer. So, yeah, if you need to be able to send somebody to a super specific spot in a video, that is how you can, here, let me reset this. That is how you can do that. If you so desire. Okay? Fun little hack. Yep. You never would have thought to check cogwheel. When in doubt, cogwheel it out. Prob because you're used to white tea and how it's part of when you copy URL for sharing at bottom. Yeah. They kind of assume you want to share from the point you're watching from, though. Right? It'll say, oh, no, I know what you mean. It's an option. It doesn't always do that. You're saying, yeah, that's right. It's an option. You can say copy from this timestamp or whatever. Yeah. So I don't know if there's really like a share. There is a share button. Oh, look, Mousy. See down here? Share. Skip to 1:39:09. So you don't have to use the cogwheel if you don't want to. Welcome back, Seabuzz. Don't you mean unlurk? Oops, I hit Control R on the Chrome window. Like in Chrome. So yeah, there are multiple ways you can do that. Yeah, what do you mean? What is lurking? Thank you for no longer non-chatting. That's great. Welcome back. Thanks, Twitch, for hiding crap under 5 different actions, lol. Yeah. Anyway. I am crocheting a bag. from a pattern available on the intertube webs. And I lost my place in the pattern. Where am I? Who are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So now I do 3, 5, 3, 1, 3, 5, 3, 1. Okay. If you don't understand what I just said, well, that's your problem. I am not always live in the evening. Sorry to break your heart if you're a U.S. time zone night owl or what have you. I do stream several days a week, typically. Okay, 5. This is my full-time occupation. I am... This is where I need to remember what I'm doing. Chain 1. Then 3 more. Our family owns a comic book shop in St. Helens called Pantheon Comics and Games. I was down there for a little bit today because our son had a doctor's appointment, and so we did a whole like kind of thing to take him to that. Thank you. Thank you, mods. No. How did I end up with 5 here? I skipped one down here. I'm not ripping all that out. That would be stupid. So we need to do 2 right here. There. No one will ever know except for you and me, chat. You won the giveaway for the tote bag and the yarn. You won a giveaway a while back for, unless I screwed up. Hold on. We crochet tote bag and some yarn. Let me check. I can't find it in here. Seabus Rockstar tote bag, February 25th. Thank you so much, Cranston. It's not in the form. Maybe you didn't fill the form out. Maybe you didn't even fill out the form and I was smart and remembered that you won it and I was already sending you stuff, so your address was already in there. And nope, it's here. You did fill it out. You filled it out. Tote bag. You did fill it out on the 25th. So you won that prize fair and square. I'm so relieved that it wasn't some massive mistake of mine that I was now going to have to like send you a label to send it back to me and all that junk. Ads in 30 seconds. And I'm glad that everything arrived safely. Thank you for letting me know. I said I would send a tote bag and some yarn from my ridiculous stash of yarn. Get those kids to crocheting, Seabus. And you too. Don't start with something like this, though. For an experienced crocheter, this isn't like a completely crazy project, but it would not be a good one for a beginner. I hope you enjoy. And if you're not planning on crocheting and you want to share it with somebody who would appreciate some yarn, that is no problem. It was really like, okay, this tote bag has been sitting in my house for 4 years. I've never not once used it. Still has the tag on it. It was I think it was one of those things where I did it again right here. How dare. It was one of those things where it was like a free gift or something. I didn't pick it out. It like specifically like to buy it. It was like, oh, if you spend this much on yarn, you get a free tote. And I was like, dude, tote to Lee. And then We Crochet was like, totes my goats. And if you guys want to shop with We Crochet, you can do that. And you can also indirectly give me money. Got a shower. You feel so much better. I showered this morning before going out and about and doing my things for the day, which I don't always necessarily do every day in the morning. And it was a lovely, like, I feel like maybe I need to do that. I need to like try to, who am I kidding? I'm not getting up early to shower. I often shower in the evening, which is also nice. It's like, oh, I'm so fresh and so clean, and I'm ready to just go be relaxed and all that. But I feel like I'm pretty sure I used to only ever shower in the morning when I was like a teenager. And it's like, you know, when you got to go work and see people in person all day. And also when I was waiting tables, I was leaning over people. So, you know, you definitely want to make sure you're not all offensive smelling. Need to wash the peopling off at the end of the night, though. Yeah, there's that too, especially if you've had a really like long, at least like something where you're on your feet all day and maybe getting a bit sweaty, like you are wont to do when you're hustling and bustling in a restaurant. And then, yeah, you've also been amongst the Gen Pop. You just finally got back to the spot before you frog before. Ooh, that is cause for celebration. And there's even this kind of psychotic part of my brain that if I frog and then I start like trying to like fix and like go back, and I'll be like, I have to get back to like the point in the piece that I was in before, at least, like if at all possible, so that you don't feel like you lost any progress. You were a more morning shower person. Now it depends on the day. Yeah. Pattern is flexing your crochet chart reading interpretation skills. Did you have a picture you wanted to share, Maz, at all? I know you had mentioned something about a picture. This yarn is also not plied, so it's causing more frustration. You've cast on this project 7 times in the last 48 hours. Holy heck. You are one patient mousy. Oh my god, I'm sorry. As we all know, I'm not the best at reading chat. But hang on, you don't need to do it again. You're good. And how could I miss it? It's a Discord link. Ooh. Dang, you go, Maz. Look at this, you guys. That's pretty freaking cool. When did you start knitting? Like 2 seconds ago? Look at the keycaps. You have a keycap keychain. Oh no, that's not a keychain. Is this a stitch marker? Do you have a keycap stitch? What the heck is going on? Or were you just using something to keep it weighed down? It is a key. I was right, chat. I was right. I was right, chat. Looking really good. What kind of yarn is this? Looks kind of shiny and smooth. You find my lack of yarn disturbing. Well, that's just mostly the last batch of yarn that I hand dyed. Would you like to see some more of the yarn that I hand dyed? Peter Sky Parker. I did a fade set of minis. There will be 4 of these in my shop. I just need to take quick pictures and list it unless somebody wants to call dibs. $35 each for 4 skeins, 25 grams a piece, 70/30 alpaca nylon fingering weight. Yes, it's super wash. However, I would probably not wash it in the machine. I think it'll look much nicer. It'll stay looking nicer longer if you treat it really delicately and hand wash and lay flat to dry. Very pretty, very soft. I love alpaca. It's just alpaca and nylon. It's not, and do you know how I did this? Do you know? Food coloring. And we're calling it dishwasher salmon. I didn't do that on purpose. That was not the intention when I mixed. It was literally yellow and Wilton pink food coloring. Dishwasher salmon, because you guys are obsessed with cooking food, using appliances meant to clean the filth off of your body and your plates. Hello, Granny. How are you? Indeed. Again, like I said, if anybody wants to call dibs on this, you can speak up. Mine. You can speak up in the chat. Mine. 25 grams a piece, 4 to a set. Now there's only 3 sets left. If you are serious, my friend Dueling Needles, I adore you. You are so amazing. $35, which is about what I would charge. I mean, honestly, minis are more work if you're doing it like I did. I literally stood over there. First of all, I wound all 4 of these into cakes, and then I painstakingly, because I don't have any other way to do this, I put the cakes on a scale, and then I wound off of the cake 25 grams. It's a little over 25 for every one of them, because usually a skein is more than what it's listed, because that's, you know, important. So they make sure that there's at least what it says on the label, right? You know, we wouldn't want someone to weigh their skein when they get it and be like, oh my God, I'm missing like 3 grams of yarn. Where do you throw your money? Can I DM you on Discord? You're amazing. I adore you. Is PayPal okay? If it's not, that's fine. I will DM you on Discord. 1 is spoken for, and it's not like there's any rush. Yeah, PayPal. Fantastic. I love you, Dueling Needles. Yeah, it's like $5. It's like $5 for shipping. So 40 altogether. Let me... I think I might be able to do this through... I used PayPal point of sale in case people wanted to be able to pay with a card at the craft show that I did. And the craft show went okay. Anybody's curious if you weren't here over the last couple of streams. It went pretty all right. It was enough income to basically break even and then go ahead and turn around and spend $25 on a t-shirt from the vendor at the table next to me. Imagine having inexpensive in-country shipping. Oh, Chimera, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I think I can products. Is there a way to sell straight from the website? Oh, maybe not. Well, that's stupid. Here, let me just, I think I should be able to do this here. Dueling Needles. And there's no rush. There's absolutely no rush, my friend. How about this? I'm going to ask you a question in DMs, and you can answer it, and we will go from there, okay? Sound good? Message sent. No hurry, no rush. I trust you. I'm not worried that you're like, you know, how long have you been here? Forever. Adore you. And I cannot be held responsible if something extra falls into the package. Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Dueling Needles. All I'm saying is I can't be held responsible. You rock my socks. And speaking of socks, this might make cool socks. I feel like sometimes alpaca like this can be a bit fuzzy for socks. I would probably rather use it for a sweater or something of that nature. Yeah. I see your response. And so I am going to, let's see here. Ooh, that's what I was trying to do. I'm going to see if I can... This is good practice for if somebody wants to order something not from Stream, but they want to do it through PayPal. I totally can. If you, it is alpaca, is 70-30, 70-30, alpaca nylon. It is superwash. Good night, Cranston. I should have a package arriving Saturday? What? It's not all inexpensive. It was about $70 to send your grandma her crochet. Yeah, it depends on the weight of the item for sure. You got distracted. You're going to make pizza. Should you make a big pizza and have regrets later, or a small pizza and desire more? Here. One more message for you there, Dueling Needles, and then I'll be able to send you an invoice. Yay! Little did you know, Peter Sky Parker, that you were gonna get me to show off my hand-dyed yarn, and then Dueling Needles is like, mine. Thank you. I see it. GG's. Dueling Needles. GG's. Some old school. No leftovers. It's all or nothing. Yeah, there you go. Wait, I know who can answer this. Should I make a Okay, Bobby, the question is, should RC Maniac 25 make a big pizza?
Go ahead. I don't even know why you asked. You're going to do what you want anyway.
Go ahead. I don't know why you even ask. You're going to do what you want she's not wrong, Granny the Hun. She is not wrong. Very well. I was channeling Puppy. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Okay. RC, dash away. What else? What else do I have from this? This is sparkle yarn. This is actually, I've had this for a while. This one's called Yoshimi Battles the Pink Robots. Sparkly. This kind of reminds me almost of like sherbet. This is also a blend, yes. 7025 Superwash Merino Nylon Stellina. Yoink. These are 35 a piece. This is all hand dyed. I called this Boys for Pele, and then someone was like, what about steak in the dryer? Yeah, I'm selling all this stuff. I tried to sell it on Saturday. Nobody wanted any of my yarn. Mine. This one is called Boulevard of Broken Dreams. I have 3 skeins of this. I have 3 skeins of the Boys for Pele. I have 3 skeins of Yoshimi Battles the Pink Robots. Can you guess what the theme here is? This is also the same alpaca blend, 70/30 alpaca nylon. This one is called It Ain't Easy Being Green. It's not easy. It's not easy being green. You like that last one best, and you would take all three? Oh my god. Purple haze all in my brain. It's like a very light sort of lavendery sort of purple also. This one's like, this was Wilton Violet, but 9, why you do this? This is the last skein that was like just too close to the darkest one from the fade set. So I decided not to mini skein it. And I did call this one. And my husband was like, no, it should be Millions of Peaches. And I called it Peaches Come From a Can. This is also, it's the same. It's a 70/30. This is that same alpaca nylon base. It's salmon colored. It definitely has a little bit more of an orangey hue down here. It's like, I feel like the pink and yellow. This one has more variegation too than the others did. The others have variegation, but they didn't have as much as this one. This one had a lot. Here, look. Let me. It's okay. This is fine. Don't worry, chat. I know how to put it back. Turns out. So this one is like got some real saturation right here. I don't know what happened right there, but it got some. I like it. I think it's super cool. It got some heavy saturation right in there. So this is also that 70/30. And it is the same dye lot or the dye bath as this. That you're grabbing one set of. And this is the only one I didn't divide up. There were 5. I just felt like this one was too close. I wasn't able to differentiate it enough from the others. Like a fade set should be, the shades should be close, but they should still be pretty, like, you know, somewhat easy to differentiate. If you want to tell me in DMs what all you want and throw this in too, oh my God. You're an angel sent from heaven, and I can't wait to send you all this freaking yarn. So tell me what all you want. You want one? Here, let me write it in here. You want one mini set. I adore you. I can't believe we just did live shopping. Maybe this is what I need to do, because I feel like I'll put stuff up on the website and I'm like, okay, I put it up there, and then I don't talk about it. I forget to talk about it. I should be showing it on the stream more. I have like no reason not to, other than that I don't want people to feel like I'm being pushy. You know what I mean? You want to clean me out of Boulevard of Broken Dreams. You want all 3 of these. And here, let me do something real quick, because I want to show you something, because, you know, screens are different. Colors are different. This is more vibrant than it appears on the screen. See, the purple lighting makes it harder to see. It is definitely brighter. It's still certainly, like, I love this one. It turned out so cool. All 3 of these. Rainbow Shine, how you doing? That's it for that. Bye-bye, Boulevard of Broken Dreams. My dreams are broken no more. Already tagged for a Le Havre. 1 mini set, 3 skeins, Boulevard. You want the extra skein, Peaches skein. That'd go nicely with these others. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I thought that I shouldn't, that it shouldn't be included. See, like this has definitely got a little more pink to it than you could see with the purple lighting. The purple lighting made it look kind of gray because it was sort of like canceling it out. Just want to make sure. Yeah, the other peach. The other peach, the mini set, 3 skeins of Boulevard. You were saying mine, and I wasn't. I want to make sure I'm. Mosaic sweater for the salmon stuff. Is the yardage going to be enough? You're going to combine it with some other stuff. Soft bamboo double in old rose is the name of the Hobie yarn you're using for the sleeveless top. Ooh. Just do a marquee on stream of things I'm selling. Oh, like I don't have a main color. I freaking love you. Dueling Needles is like, we have met, right? You've seen my Ravelry, right? I'm so happy that you are excited about this. I'm still learning. This one turned out nice and vibrant. This one was It's Not Easy Being Green. This was this one kind of was a little bit interesting with the silver stellina with a warm color. Looks a little, I would almost like prefer if it's possible to get a stellina, like a gold stellina for this. Golden, thank you. I appreciate you not chatting. Thank you, Golden. Thank you for not chatting. This reminds you of sherbet, yeah. But this one wasn't one of the ones you were saying mine for, correct? I want to make sure. I have 4 skeins of the light purple I showed you guys. I have 4 skeins of this. This turned out like this kind of cool sort of movie. Ooh, RC. RC is making pizza. RC was asking for pink and mauve yarn. This is for RC. These are spoken for. RC has been owed some yarn from a giveaway for like ever and a day. And they're sparkly. That'll be fun. It's actually for his sister. So those ones are spoken for, but I still have 1 other skein of that sherbety color and 3 more of the one that you guys would probably name Steak in the Dryer if I let you have your way. And I have 4 of the light purple. I have yours set aside. Dueling Needles. 1 mini set, the peach, the other full peach skein, and the 3 skeins of Boulevard. Thank you. I adore you. I will send you an invoice. I will send you an invoice, and I'll get those weighed. I'm tempted to be like, heck you, I'm covering the shipping. You're buying, like, basically 5 skeins of yarn from me. Exactly. I will attack you with my love, Dueling Needles. What is the Kermit frog? Yes, that is also the alpaca nylon. Actually, are you onto something here? I don't know if you were considering combining these, but that would actually be freaking cool. It's like you've done this before. Toss it in. You just want one of these. Right? Hell yeah. Kermit and Piggy! Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Oh, God. it makes me so happy to, dude, this, you don't understand. I love doing the yarn dyeing, and I want to do so much more of it, and I just don't have the ideal, and it's stupid because, like, dude, even though I don't have the ideal space for it, it still turns out awesome. You know what I mean? Like, and I tell myself, well, and then if I just like stop doing that, stop like second guessing myself and all that junk, somehow magically, if I start dyeing it, now clearly there would be times when it would not be smart to start a dye project. But you guys, you can try this at home. And one thing that you can do if you want is go over, and this isn't just me trying to get you to use my affiliate link, but I do have one. And if you go, you brought out the heating pad immediately. Wait, what? That's from forever ago, isn't it? Oh, I had your... No. It was from just now. Immediately, Jordy gets up from his cozy cat bed onto the bed. Oh my God. How funny. He knew. Make a cardigan green on one half, Ms. Piggy on the other half, and put their eyes on the respective sides. All right. I'm sending this so I don't forget and somehow delete it. And that way I'll remember what you asked for, and I'll send you an invoice. Ooh, I'm so excited. I can't wait. So that's why we were talking about getting me into a space, but I'm going to be honest with you. I received some news that I'm not going to share exactly what it is yet. Nothing it's okay. We may not be able to do it yet. We'll see. Ads. Perfect. With a cliffhanger / cryptic. It's okay. Just lots of life stuff and things where you have to make important choices that aren't always about what exactly you would like to be doing. But you know, our family needs health insurance, so. All right. It's okay. It's just, it may very well work out that like something could pop up from like the school. It just would break my heart to have to adjust my streaming schedule heavily toward evenings as opposed to days. I don't want to do that, but we got to do what we got to do. And I know you're, Maz, you're going to, trust me, I'm not fond of job application process myself. You got this, my friend. We're all rooting for you. We love you. And yeah. But that's okay. Hey, listen, you know, I am always going to do whatever I can to try and keep things as consistent as they can be here. And that's important to me because, you know, many of you have been here and have been supporting me and what we do here for literal years now. And I am fully aware that every single one of you wants me to make sure that my family is okay, first and foremost. Can I do it like this? Can she do it, chat? Can she fix this mistake from the row below? I can. I think. That might look a little funky. I'm realizing I skipped a lot of... Yeah, it looks a little funky, but it works. I did it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not ripping this whole thing out and starting over again on that part. I have found a few of those, though. It's irritating. Ooh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to send you your yarn. This looks like it would work for the piggy frog. Ooh, cute. That is very cute. I especially love the purple hair on one of the pictures, which has nothing to do with the sweater, but I love the shade of purple in her hair. That is a cool sweater. I like the one that's like kind of rainbowy with the sort of tan brown color as well. That's a really awesome sweater. Piggy frog. That would be a fun dye project. Would be dyeing a bunch of yarn and naming it after Jim Henson Muppets / Jim Henson stuff. That has lots of possibilities. Have you made that sweater before? Sign me up. I didn't tell you yardage. Do you need that information? I think it's 398 yards per skein, according to Nitpicks. Gonna eat the rest of dinner and watch a show. Have a good night. Good night, Maz. Thank you again for the raid, my friend. You are incredible. I appreciate you. And everybody go follow Maz. We got to get Maz to that next 1,000 followers, y'all. I know I think that was a little while ago that you were celebrating. You were celebrating that, but belatedly. Oh, look, your project is on the screen. I forgot. That's beautiful. It's because it's so gorgeous. Just like you. It's amazing. Get some good sleeps after you have some time to relax and unwind. $50 says Maz is going to go watch some Star Trek. I'm not going to try to guess which one though. You take a while to plan things. I understand. It's hard because streaming can feel very like breakneck and like, well, wait, that person just did a thing. How come they're doing another thing? They're doing like a thing a week. What would I can't. I'm with you. It's very hard for me to finagle the time to do stuff that's bigger. So then I procrastinate, and I hate doing that when it's a big event. Or picture this, you do a top-down yoke with pigs and frogs, Rose. Ooh. Pigs in space. Right. But at the moment, you're watching a wild show called Imperfect Women. Okay, cool. I've decided we need to cut back on the streaming services. It's like we're paying more than we used to pay for cable, with like still having to watch ads on a lot of stuff now because they've all figured out how to squeeze you. Oh, you want this show? Well, you have to subscribe to Paramount Plus. Oh, you want this show? Well, you have to subscribe to HBO Max. Oh, you want this show? Well, you have to have Netflix. Oh, by the way, your cost is going up another couple $1 a month. Oh, by the way, now your basic plan has ads that are unskippable unless you upgrade. It's really terrible. It makes me go, man, we had no idea. We were in the golden age of streaming. Our kids, the first time they saw an ad, were like, what is this? And we were like, you spoiled, rotten, sweet little brats. How in the heck do you not understand what an ad break is? Oh, right, because we just didn't have them for the longest time. We had no ads anywhere on anything. The closest thing to an ad would maybe be like PBS advertising itself. That would be it. You can fire them all right back up again when you land an incredible job like you are bound to do. Oh, Kermie. Dr. Bunsen Honeydew would be a good, oh man, you could make a nice, super fuzzy yarn, a really nice, rich, chocolatey brown, and call it Rolf. Yes, your hubby is also spoiled. Well, it makes you wonder too, right? Like, what justifies? How do they justify raising the price on a streaming service? Like, are you really providing that much more value to everybody? But, you know, the national minimum wage for tipped employees is still $2.13 an hour in some places. Okay. Yeah. You're like, I watch my clickbait Chinese vertical dramas and you get an ad every 2 minutes. So you're like used to it, but hey, free. Yeah, I know, Maz. I can't remember, but I think at the end of this row, we've got, where is it? Yeah. Does it say? It does. Okay. Yeah. Chain 5. Yes. You are ending with a chain 1. And then slip stitch. 1, 2. So essentially, you're always doing the same number of front post double crochets. You're just adjusting the chain stitches, and that's how you make the mesh. You're adjusting where they are and how many of them, I guess. Well, I mean, you're just adjusting how many of them in a row. So I just did a row 14. Now I'm doing a row 15. And yeah, you do 1, 2. you opted to drop content instead of raise prices. People aren't too thrilled about that. Yeah, I mean, then, you know, that does affect some people whose jobs are to make said content, so... As opposed to the people maybe who work for the service itself, you know what I'm saying? Like, then, like, does that mean shows get canceled? Programming gets canceled? Or does it just mean you're just not carrying it? Like, can they take it somewhere? I don't even know how that kind of thing works. Is it, like, complicated for them to take the show elsewhere and have another service pick it up? They don't make it. I know, but I'm saying, like, so if you're not carrying it, does that mean then, like, that the people who were making it are now out of a job? I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? Or do they just go, oh, okay, you don't want to show it? Well, we'll take it to somebody else and see if they'll show it. How's your pizza, RC? What kind of pizza did you make? Studios may have exclusive rights on a show for a certain period of time, and then it may be up for grabs for the highest bidder, right? Detroit style. Ooh. I think that was all the rage in Portland for a minute there. Right. Ooh, I am zoning out on this project, I tell you what. 3, 4. It's fun. Because it changes every row, but it's still a repeat. And you can see where you're at, right? So 1, 2, I did 1 chain in the middle on the last row. And then I'm just going 1, 2, 3, 4. What is happening? I got all twisted up. Hey, Zach, how you doing? Hope you're well. Yeah, I tried it. I tried it, chat. I get to say now that I tried it. I had the combined chat where no one's usernames had colors. I thought maybe that might help me. It's not helping. Because I'm like, wait, I have no idea what I read and what I didn't read. You don't understand it because the actors and writers get so little from streaming services. It's like everything is staying with the big corporations. Yeah. Night for Real ×3. Oh my goodness. Opted to drop content instead of raise prices. People aren't too thrilled about that. Yeah. Studios may have... I read that. Not your problem. Shareholders demand more money. Content makers charge more. They raise content prices. Streamers either drop... Do you mean drop content or raise prices? If you dropped all the content, you're out of a job. Your sell prices are so high. Lots are dropping streaming, which puts it all at risk anyway. The only ones who don't blink are the shareholders. They go, number went down. We demand number go up. Only way that will change is when prices aren't high for consumers or those shareholders give up. You don't see either occurring in the short term. Or number was flat. Make it go up. Number never flat for them. This conversation is hilarious. It's not hilarious, but it is. You're good. You fear you've not been active in chat for a couple of weeks. You've been in but not been able to be. I really hope you're not trying to apologize for that. What happens when we apologize, Zach? That's right. We get nerfed. Don't do it. Don't apologize. I said don't apologize. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Indeed. Oh my gosh, OBS, are you stuck? Oh, is it Stream Deck? Stream Deck is thinking. How's it going, everyone? What if I click this? Okay. What if I click that? Okay, there we go. I fixed it. Enhance, yeah, exactly. It was just thinking. It's okay. No, it's okay. I get it. And we never want anybody to feel any kind of guilt or need to explain where you've been or anything like that. That's not why we're here. You know what I mean? We just want to make sure everybody's having a good time. I just do the best job that I can. And you guys keep coming back or something. I want to get some want to get more DK weight yarn. Right now all I have is fingering weight and lace. And most of the fingering weight I have is that sparkle, which is great. I like sparkle yarn, but I want to get a really nice worsted and DK to do some dyeing. Yeah. Hey, well, Zach, you know what? At least you understand that. And also, you know, it's not like the average everyday British people in most instances. We're the ones who are most heavily benefiting from all of that. You know, we have to remember that, like, that attitude of it's mine, it belongs to me, and I get to have it and keep it, and you can't have any. It exists everywhere, unfortunately. That there are some people like that, right? And that they will do whatever it takes. You know, including things that are extremely morally bankrupt. But it is important that we recognize it. It certainly is. So I want what you heard. I want to break free. I want to break free. You're not giving up tea. It's a delicious beverage. And it also exists in many, many cultures, but I hear what you're saying. Dude, coffee. You can't even grow coffee where I live. What a poser. You can grow grapes though, but you cannot grow coffee here. Yeah. I think there are certain things you can grow for tea, but I don't know if they're the traditional tea leaf used in well, I mean, there's Japanese tea and they grow that there, and our what is it? Our climate. It's pretty similar. You can see it. See how they expand? Yeah, I don't think that it's a popular thing to grow here. Tobacco certainly was, and probably still is in some places. Can you grow tea leaves in the U.S.? You can grow tea, Camellia sinensis, in the U.S., particularly in USDA hardiness zones 7 through 9, which offer the necessary subtropical climate, humidity, and acidic, well-drained soil. While commercial production is limited, small-scale farms exist, with the Charleston Tea Garden in South Carolina being the largest. That was an AI overview, though. Camellia sinensis, the source of tea leaves and buds, can be grown in much of the United States. Commercial cultivation has been tried at various times and locations since the 1700s, but tea has remained a niche crop and has never been cultivated widely in the U.S. As of 2020, the U.S. mainland has one relatively large plantation with full mechanization in Charleston, South Carolina, and many small commercial tea gardens that pick tea by hand. Some growers feel that tea production is not economically viable without some mechanization, but there is evidence that unmechanized tea production is viable, albeit with lower net profit margins. Lower profit margins? Starting in the early 2010s, small-scale farms began selling tea to the general public, the largest of which being the Great Mississippi Tea Company, which grows 7 acres of tea. Smaller farms selling their tea online include Light of Day Organics in Michigan, Table Rock Tea Company in South Carolina, and Fleur de Lis Tea in Louisiana, among others. Interesting. It was first commercial tea cultivation in the Americas was first attempted in 1744 in colonial Georgia when tea seeds were sent to the Trust Garden in Savannah. Hawaii. Tea was introduced in Hawaii in 1887, commercially grown until 1892. While it is not clear why the tea was eventually discontinued, historians believe higher wages compared to other prime tea growing areas in Asia and Africa were among the deciding factors. Lower production cost of tea's main rival, coffee, also helped prevent it from establishing a foothold. In 1960s, Lipton and A&B formed a joint venture to investigate the possibility of growing tea commercially in Hawaii. Both companies decided not to open gardens on the island, but rather to open gardens in Latin America. You were just saying, you'd think South America, maybe? Latin America. South Carolina, Alabama. More stuff about Hawaii. Tea farms in development. A Burlington, Washington farm grew approximately 5 acres of tea from 2010 to 2016, but suspended production after labor disputes. You have accidentally hijacked the stream away from subscription streaming services. Hey, look, I love having Twitch Turbo, yo. No ads ever on mobile or desktop, and I still support the streamer. I ain't talking about that necessarily. I'm talking about, like, we watch shows on here. I get to watch all the episodes of this, which, I mean, I guess it's still content, but I feel like Twitch is different. YouTube is different. You wouldn't think Cali if it needs humidity. There are a lot of rice crops in the Bay Area, but that's a bit different from what you know. Yeah, this is saying Finger Lakes Tea Company in upstate New York planted 55,000. Yeah, dude, what were you thinking, upstate New York, in 2014, but most died during the 2015 winter season? Yeah, dude, no poop, Sherlock. A company in Mount Vernon, Texas, started cultivating and selling tea. An attempt by the same growers began in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and expanded in 2016 with Nepalese and Sochi seed stock. Production attempts appear to have been suspended since late 2017. Kenya, Sri Lanka, and Bangladesh are 3 other, see also articles in Wikipedia. This is from Wikipedia. Here, I'll put the link in the chat. Copy. No worries. Doodles, thank you. Sleep well, friend. I really appreciate you. I can't wait to get this packed up and sent out to you. Dan Clancy is so proud of you. There's the article that I was mentioning and reading from. Whew. I think if you were in, I would actually, if anywhere in California would be a candidate, I would assume probably more the places that have like enough, maybe like marine influence, but not so hot. Like central to northern California at the very least. BRB, time to put the kettle on. There you go. Usually when I drink tea, I drink a herbal tea, but sometimes I like to have a cup of black tea or green tea. You were talking about a project you were doing with complicated stitches, Mousy. What? But it's knitting. Or was that a crochet project you were talking about with complicated stitches? I know you said you've had to cast this project that you were working on. You had to cast it on a bunch of times. I don't know if you're anything like me, but after I've made several failed attempts, then there's a part of me that's like, well, now I have to figure out how to do this. It's a crochet along. Arsenic somehow convinced 18 of us. Oh my god. What crochet along is it? You are a subscriber, and a long-term one at that, and you should be able to post links for sure. Dag nabbit, Twitch. I tried to VIP you. I tried to VIP on you. Mousy, it wouldn't let me. It says I'm at the limit, which is stupid. I was like, wait, Mousy should already be a VIP. Should we look at the VIP list and decide who we're going to un-VIP? So who's getting kicked off the island? Ooh. And also, that looks like it is probably a challenge. That's ridiculous. Better y'all than me, man. Points at Miro to be un-VIP'd. You can't give VIP badges to a mod. You know that, RC. They can't have both. You can't have both. Community roles manager. Dude, I VIP'd the Gamer Child 7 years ago. That's freaking wild. You have to unlock them with a number of people chatting in your channel simultaneously. RC. Honestly, it's the unplied yarn that's causing you more frustration on the tension than anything. Are you using unplied yarn for this project, this crochet along? The pattern being chart only ain't too bad. I actually like charts. I'm a visual person. I mean, I definitely love writing and reading. But for making stuff with my hands, I like a chart. I do like the chart. Chart. All right. It ain't no shade to the person. Of course, I'm not going to tell you who it was. It's okay. People move on from watching a lot of Twitch streams a lot of the time. Get a pink diamond, dude. You can't be subbed here for like eternity, for like 57 months and not have a freaking pink diamond. You're a huge chart advocate when it comes to knit patterns. Crochet just takes a bit to get used to. Yeah, this one is pretty easy. It's paid pattern, so I can't show it to you, but it is just the design itself it looks a lot more complex than it actually is. And it's not even that it looks complex. You're just like, wait, how? Whoops. I accidentally did like a sort of a half double there. Okay. Now we do... Dang it. Only thing is, and it's really too late to fix this now, so this might end up being a bag for myself if it's a pain. It'll probably be okay. The bottom of it, next time, if I make another one of these, next time I'm going to do the long tail. Like, it's okay, but it's just like very taut. That's okay, Mousy. Mousy. That's all the more reason to express my appreciation. You do realize that, right? If you'll continue helping me to be able to do this full time, even when you can't be in here as much as you'd like to, and it's like, that's pretty freaking rad. I would never give anyone a hard time. I will never give anybody a hard time who's been previously subscribed. You know what I mean? I'd rather focus on the positive, which is we have a lot of people. First of all, that anyone who's ever done anything like that has helped us get to where we are, and that we have a lot of people like you who've been supporting what we do for that long. It's pretty crazy. Thank you. So it's fun because in this repeat, there's like a couple points where it like everything evens out as far as like how many of each type of stitch you do, because you're just kind of back and forth. Well, I should say up and down. You're just adding chain stitches in two different sort of staggered patterns. You're not alone. There's a few people who can the thing is, and I know that not everybody can do this, you chose to continue it. Nigel is another person. Somebody, literally an anonymous gifter, gifted our friend Nigel Neverland a 12-month anonymous gift sub. Like, how over the top do you have to be? How over the top do you have to be? And someone like it, and I don't think that was Miro. Before somebody says, well, it was probably Miro. First of all, I would caution people against making comments like that, even innocently. We want to celebrate when somebody does something and be happy and excited for the streamer. And if it's a gift to us, express appreciation. That's all great. But there have been times when somebody said, okay, well, so-and-so will just do it. And I'm like, no. That's very poor etiquette. And our friend Miro is generous, but he does kind of seem to like want to focus on one person and give them like 6 months instead of just one here, one there, one here, one there, etc. And that's awesome. Yeah, we don't demand subs from people or imply that they are obligated to do anything. I am from the old school restaurant culture of like, you do not discuss your gratuity with a table, right? Now, it's different with streaming because literally there is no wage, right? Like minimum wage or base restaurant employee wage is a pittance typically, and would not be enough for people to survive on without tips in a lot of instances. And even with tips in some places, it's not enough to survive off of. But we get a base wage, and then the rest is up to the customer. Literally, streaming is all you guys deciding to do stuff so I can keep doing this, which is kind of crazy. You chose to anonymous gift bomb for that reason sometimes, because sometimes you don't need the call out, right? There's that as well. Did you know too, chat, if you want to, there's ways to turn a bunch of stuff off, like showing on leaderboards and things like that. If you'd rather not, that is your choice, of course. Right, exactly. And, I understand. Sometimes people just get carried away and excited. But I've heard of people being so extra that they've like DM'd someone to tell them that their gifted sub from that person had run out. Don't ever do anything like that. If I find out somebody's done something like that, that's not cool. Like treating a person, any person, like they owe you something somehow because they've done it before, that's pretty icky behavior. Don't know, KBJ. How's Japan? How you doing? How's your super fun, awesome vacation? I hope your B-Day treat. I bet you've been having a blast. You were in a magical city yesterday. That's everything you read about small town Japan. Ooh, nice. You will now hold KBJ responsible for something. You'll figure it out one day. Indeed. I wish I could read to you guys and not just public domain. There's plenty of public domain that's worth reading. What do you guys want to read? That's public domain. Hi, Luna. No. Today you walked through a valley for 0.3 hours. What do you mean, Wikipedia? You wonder what the Wikipedia on Yarn is like? Oh, for 3 hours, not 0.3. Mobile is hard. Oh, trust me, I'm very familiar with that concept, unfortunately. I'm talking about reading like a novel or something. I mean, hey, I love to find out about things. Actually, one thing that I've thought would be fun is to watch the how it's made. Do watch some how it's made videos about yarn. But how do you prove that something is transformative on YouTube? Because there's been some. I guess I could just suck it up and not monetize the ones that are. Because we've done some stuff where we've used YouTube tutorials before, and I understand. We're showing your video on my screen, but it's like. Right, but it was for 20 minutes of a 5-hour long stream. When you video called your pup time friend and took them on a walk with you, shocked you could get signal way up there. That is very cool. Yes, that sounds fun. A friend of yours watched the one on needles. Ooh. It was nice to have another human with you for a bit. Humans. Human behavior. Human behavior. Just do a talkover / reaction thing. Just actually participate. Lots of raging against the streamers who put on a movie then walk away for the whole duration. Oh my god. Oh no, Luna. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain in the valley you're in, so you guess you'll have a rest day. Your feet will thank you. I bet you've been doing lots and lots of walking. Are things fairly walkable in the countryside there compared to the US, I would imagine? I mean, I don't know. Around 16 to 22 kilometers a day. You have big plans in August, though? Oh, yeah? Do tell. that's awesome. That will be fun. Yeah, KBJ's in Japan for 2 weeks because of birthday. I mean, maybe that's not the only reason. Or I should say maybe birthday just happened to coincide with when you could do it. I don't know. Was it a birthday present to yourself? Kind of hope it was. But if it wasn't, it's nice that you got to do that. Buses are every few hours. Okay. Well, until recently, we didn't have a bus again. And now actually there's a shuttle that can take people that want to go to the community college across the river a couple times a day. And I think they started back up with the CC Rider that goes from like St. Helens. I think that will maybe not take you all the way to Astoria, but it'll take you to where you can then get to Astoria. I'm not sure. Maybe it does go all the way down 30. It's your deep thought B-Day, and Japan sounded like life, the universe, and everything, so you planned about it. Oh, cool. You're just watching out for falling whales and flower pots. Yes, dude. Don't forget your towel either. Your town has a free bus system. It takes like 2 hours to get across town, though. Yeah, that's tough. I do miss public transportation in Portland. I might not have ever gotten a license if I had continued to live there. It just isn't necessary. If you don't want to drive, that's a great place to live to avoid driving. However, the weather is abominable much of the year. And it's not that it's like the coldest weather you've ever experienced or anything like that. It's just that it's like moist and cold or cool, and, you know, like you kind of feel bad for being like such a pansy standing there in the 45-degree rain and being like, this sucks. Because it's not like, I feel like somehow that's worse than, somehow that is worse than like it is very cold and you make sure you're super bundled up. Why is that? Well, brace yourself. I don't know where you live now, but cost of living there is shot up over the last, I don't know how long. But it is a lovely place to live. And it, like I said, has great public transportation. It's very pretty summers. They're just kind of short. It's not really summer until July here. And then it's like, whoa, it's summer. Okay, that's enough slices. Once you get used to the weather here, especially, you're like, whoa, 95 degrees. Boo. We have ads in 30 seconds, by the way. Where you are currently took 4 hours by bullet train and 2 bus changes. Also missed a bus connection, so it took 5.5 hours. Oh, man. well, there's that. Yeah, if you already have like housing figured out, that would probably be the main thing I would let people know is going to be significantly more expensive depending of course on where you're moving from. This is starting to look really freaking cool. I'll show it to you guys in just a second here. Ah. Portland's currently $1,750 to $2,600 for a 1-bedroom per month. The cost of food is a bit higher than there than here, but that would be the only difference. 1 bedroom, a 1-bedroom. A studio is probably going to be at least $1,000, at least, and that might be in kind of a meh. You've seen? Oh yeah, there's plenty of studios at $1,500 for sure. KBJ, I had an apartment. I had a 1-bedroom apartment on 21st and Flanders for $550 a month. Ha! Ha! Almost 20 years ago, so. It was 20 years ago. That's freaking crazy. That's wild to think about that. You're in a 288 square foot mother-in-law unit for $850. Yeah. The place we lived in before we moved to Columbia County. Was yeah, that means it's time. It was the other side of this looks freaking cool too. This is like the wrong side. Look at this weird texture that ends up happening. But dude, I'm stoked about this. It's looking cool already. What was I gonna say? I forget now. Oh yeah, it was a half of a house. It was half of a house for like $22.50 a month or something crazy like that. But we also did not pay utilities separate. You had a studio next to Timber Stadium for Force. Yep. Yeah, they slapped some fresh paint on all those and tripled the price. You know. They said, oh, look, it has vintage charm, is what they like to say. Vintage charm. In other words, when you turn on the faucet, like liquid the color of freshly brewed tea, like we were talking about earlier, just comes right on out. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna look at something real quick. We have not, I don't think anyway, rated. We have not rated this person from the main channel in a little while. We have rated them from the second channel not that long ago, though. Yeah, maybe we should pick another person. Just because I like to try and take you guys to a bunch of different places. Hold on one second. There's so many awesome choices, though. That sucks. Does it, though? Does it suck? Here, I'm going to check the makers and crafting category and see if there's... so please hold your suggestions. I know it's tempting. Thank you. I did just stop raids. Thank you. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bid you a farewell on YouTube. Thank you. Adieu. Thank you so much for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Have a great rest of your evening. We're going to read out over on Twitch. Thanks for chilling with us. And if you're watching this later, don't forget to like and subscribe.